Now we revisit our earlier story regarding the visit by President Ruto to the German capital in Berlin, where Kenya has signed a labor migration agreement that will now see transfer of skilled labor between the two countries. Ruto, who is there on a two-day official visit, says that the deal will provide Kenyans with more opportunities in the European market. His visit to Germany has, however, once again elicited mixed reactions from critics, as Kevin Mutai now tells us.
President William Ruto arrived in Berlin, Germany Friday in the company of First Lady Rachel Ruto, Opposition Leader Raila Odinga and Prime Cabinet Secretary, as well as the CS for Foreign and Diaspora Affairs Musalia Mudavadi. The head of state then met with German Chancellor Olaf Scholz, inking a deal that will see Kenya migrate thousands of workers to the European country in a labor exportation agreement.
All skills that are developed in our technical vocational institutions, which, by the way, mirrors to a great extent the technical education here in Germany. And part of the agreement that we have made in this partnership is to twin and to provide mechanisms for ensuring that qualifications from institutions in Kenya mirror qualifications in institutions in Germany, so that there is ease of transfer of skills and labor into the job market.
Skilled workers and young trainees can come to Germany. It can help us to bridge the severe shortage of skilled labor. And the first impacts, of course, are already being felt. And we see that there is this shortage that we need to address. At the same time, this agreement also addresses the other side of the coin, that is, effective repatriation procedures for those who have come from Kenya but have no right to stay in Germany.
But even as Nairobi and Berlin ink the labor agreement deals, some Kenyans back in the country are of the opinion that the president should have focused on creating opportunities at home rather than exporting the much-needed skills required in the country.
I believe charity begins at home. We need to create a job at our home first, then we create job to another country. We need to improve our job market, then we go to other countries. There is no way we'll educate our generation, then we end up being house helps in foreign countries. So it's good if the job being created is professional, but if it's not professional, I don't think it's a nice thing.
The labor agreement with Germany comes as Kenya grapples with high rate of youth unemployment.
As Kenya signs this labor migration agreement, a clear investment needs to be stipulated and seen to be done in terms of production of the training in our high schools, primary schools, up to universities. Otherwise, if we leave the scenario as chaotic as it is now, then Kenya is going to have a big challenge once we've exported the few that are already in the labor market.
His entourage to Germany is also receiving a backlash. High-ranking government officials,
Former Prime Minister of Kenya,
together with his new political foe turned ally Raila Odinga, is part of a Kenyan delegation in Berlin. Odinga took to his X account to endorse the deal, saying that the groundbreaking agreement will open up exciting new opportunities for Kenya. Odinga, who was also recently in China with President Ruto, is keen on leveraging on these foreign trips to sell his AU chairmanship bid. Kevin Mutai, NTV.